Picture this. You come home from the store, excited about your perfectly yellow bananas. They look flawless, firm, bright, and ready for your morning cereal or a quick snack. You set them on the counter, maybe even admire how they brighten up your kitchen. But as the days pass, something almost magical and a little frustrating happens. Those same bananas, once so perfect, start to develop brown spots. Before you know it, they're covered in speckles, and soon they're soft, mushy, and brown. It feels like you barely had time to enjoy them before they cross the line from ripe to overripe. The culprit behind this rapid transformation? Ethylene, a powerful, invisible plant hormone that acts as a messenger, telling fruits when it's time to ripen. You can't see it or smell it, but its effects are unmistakable. Ethylene is nature's ripening signal. Bananas, along with many other fruits like apples, avocados, and tomatoes, release this gas as they mature. It's a natural part of the fruit's life cycle, helping them become sweeter, softer, and more appealing to eat. But bananas are special. They produce a lot of ethylene, especially as they start to ripen. Imagine a cloud of invisible gas forming around your fruit bowl, quietly working its magic. This is why bananas seem to ripen so quickly, sometimes even faster than you'd like. Here's where it gets interesting. Ethylene doesn't just affect one banana. As a single banana ripens and releases more ethylene, it triggers its neighbors to do the same. This sets off a chain reaction. One ripe banana can speed up the ripening of the entire bunch. That's why you'll often see one banana go brown first, quickly followed by the rest. For the banana plant, this rapid ripening is a clever evolutionary trick. In the wild, it ensures that all the fruit ripens at once, making it more attractive to animals who will eat the fruit and help spread the seeds. It's nature's way of ensuring the next generation of banana plants. But for us at home, this means bananas can go from perfect to overripe almost overnight. One day they're just right, and the next, they're destined for banana bread or the compost bin. It's a race against time, and ethylene is always one step ahead. So what can you do? The goal isn't to stop ethylene altogether. That's impossible in a home kitchen. Instead, it's about slowing down the process, giving you more time to enjoy your bananas at their peak. Simple tricks like wrapping the stems in plastic or storing bananas away from other fruits can make a surprising difference. Every storage method you'll learn is really about managing ethylene, containing it, dissipating it, or controlling how much your bananas are exposed to. Whether you keep them on the counter, in a bag, or in a container, each choice affects how quickly they ripen. Even the way you arrange your fruit matters. Bananas stored together will ripen faster than those kept apart, and if you place bananas near ethylene-sensitive fruits, you might notice everything ripening in unison. Understanding this invisible network of signals can help you make smarter choices in your kitchen. By learning how ethylene works, you can outsmart it. You'll be able to extend your banana's shelf life, reduce food waste, and enjoy your fruit just the way you like it, whether that's perfectly yellow, slightly spotted, or ready for baking. With the right strategies, you're in control of the ripening process, not the gas. You can decide when your bananas are ready to eat and when it's time to slow things down. Think of it as turning that ticking clock into a slow, manageable countdown. With a little knowledge and a few simple tricks, your kitchen becomes a place where you set the pace. Your bananas, your rules. Now that we know ethylene is the enemy when it comes to keeping bananas fresh, it's time to talk about your secret weapon, air circulation. Most people don't realize that the way you store your bananas can make a huge difference in how quickly they ripen. Ethylene is a natural plant hormone that bananas release as they ripen, and it acts like a signal to the rest of the bunch to speed up the process. If you trap that ethylene around your bananas, you're basically telling them to ripen as fast as possible. That's why so many people end up with brown, mushy bananas before they're ready to eat them. Our first move is clear: let that ethylene escape. If you keep your bananas in a closed fruit bowl, a plastic bag, or even under a lid, you're creating a mini greenhouse that traps all that ripening gas. The result? Your bananas go from perfectly yellow to overripe in the blink of an eye. Instead, always make sure your bananas have plenty of fresh air around them. Open up that bowl, skip the bag, and let your fruit breathe. When you pile bananas in a bowl or stuff them in a bag, you're not just trapping ethylene, you're also creating pressure points where the bananas touch each other. These spots are more likely to bruise, and bruised bananas release even more ethylene, which only speeds up the ripening process. It's a vicious cycle that can leave you with a whole bunch of overripe fruit before you know it. Enter the banana hook, a simple but brilliant tool that can transform the way you store your fruit. By hanging your bananas, you allow air to circulate all the way around each banana, 360 degrees of fresh air. This constant movement of air helps whisk away ethylene gas, slowing down the ripening process and keeping your bananas fresher for longer. It's a small change that can make a big difference in your kitchen. Hanging your bananas also prevents bruising. When bananas sit on a hard surface or press against each other, those pressure points can quickly turn into brown spots. Not only do these spots look unappetizing, but they also trigger the release of even more ethylene, which means your bananas will ripen even faster. By keeping your bananas suspended, you eliminate those pressure points and keep your fruit looking and tasting its best. The result? Bananas that stay pristine and delicious for days longer than if they were left in a bowl or bag. You'll notice that the skins stay bright yellow, the texture remains firm, and the flavor is just right. In fact, hanging your bananas can extend their shelf life by several days, giving you more time to enjoy them at their peak. But it's not just about looks, though a bunch of bananas hanging in your kitchen does make for a beautiful, organized display. It's really about creating the best possible environment for your fruit. When you give your bananas the space and air they need, you're helping them stay fresh, tasty, and ready to eat whenever you are. So, elevate your bananas, literally. By hanging them up, you're buying yourself precious time and reducing food waste. You'll be amazed at how much longer your bananas last, and how much better they taste when you finally peel them open. A simple change, big results. Let your bananas breathe and you'll enjoy fresher, tastier fruit every time. Next up, divide and conquer. Bananas ripen together in a bunch, sharing ethylene and turning brown in unison. Separate each banana as soon as you get home. This reduces the ethylene cloud and slows ripening. Keep bananas away from other fruits. Bananas are ethylene superproducers and will speed up spoilage in apples, pears, and avocados. Create a bananas-only zone in your kitchen. Want some to ripen faster? Leave a couple together. The rest keep apart for staggered ripening. You control the pace. No more wasted fruit. Simple, free, and effective. Ethylene escapes mostly from the banana's stem. If you can't stop the gas, block its exit. Wrap the stem of each separated banana tightly with plastic wrap, foil, or tape. This traps ethylene at the source, slowing its spread and ripening. Wrapping the whole bunch is less effective. Individual wrapping works best. Combine separation and stem wrapping for a powerful 1-2 punch. This hack can add several days of freshness. It's quick, cheap, and science-backed. No fancy gadgets needed, just a bit of wrap and know-how. Outsmart ethylene with a simple barrier. Small effort, big payoff. When your banana hits that perfect golden yellow with just a few freckles, it's reached its peak ripeness. This is the moment when the fruit is at its sweetest, softest, and most flavorful. But if you're not ready to eat all your bananas at once, there's a simple trick to keep them from going overripe: the refrigerator. Refrigeration acts like a time machine for your bananas. By placing ripe bananas in the fridge, you can halt the ripening process almost instantly. This means the fruit inside stays fresh and delicious for up to a week longer than if you left it on the counter. It's a lifesaver for anyone who buys bananas in bulk or wants to enjoy them over several days. But here's the twist. While the inside of the banana remains perfectly preserved, the peel undergoes a dramatic transformation. It turns dark brown or even black, which can look alarming if you're not expecting it. Don't let the color fool you. The banana inside is still just as tasty and fresh as when you put it in. This color change is due to a harmless chemical reaction. The cold temperature in the fridge slows down the production of ethylene gas in the banana's flesh, which is what causes ripening. However, the peel reacts differently to the cold, turning dark as the pigments break down. It might look unappetizing, but it's purely cosmetic. So when you see a banana with a blackened peel in your fridge, don't toss it out. Peel it open and you'll find the fruit inside is still creamy, sweet, and perfect for eating, baking, or adding to smoothies. The black skin is just a sign that your banana has been preserved, not spoiled. But here's an important tip. Never refrigerate green, unripe bananas. The cold will stop them from ripening altogether, leaving you with hard, starchy fruit that never develops that signature banana sweetness. Always let your bananas ripen fully at room temperature before chilling them. The best method is to let your bananas ripen on the counter until they reach your preferred level of sweetness. Once they're just right, move them to the fridge to pause the ripening process. This way, you can enjoy perfectly ripe bananas for days, without worrying about them turning mushy or overripe. If you buy bananas by the bunch, separate the ripe ones and refrigerate them individually. This lets you enjoy each banana at its best, one at a time, instead of rushing to eat them all before they spoil. It's a simple way to reduce food waste and always have a perfect banana on hand. So next time you see a banana with a black peel in your fridge, remember, it's what's inside that counts. Trust the science, not the peel. The fruit is still delicious, nutritious, and ready to eat. Think of your fridge as a pause button for bananas, preserving their perfect flavor until you're ready to enjoy them. Need ripe bananas fast? Use ethylene to your advantage. Place green bananas in a paper bag and fold the top. The bag traps ethylene, speeding up ripening. Add a ripe apple or banana to the bag for even faster results. In 24-36 hours, green bananas can turn perfectly yellow. Never use plastic bags, they trap moisture and cause rot. The humble paper bag is your ripening accelerator. Fast, controlled, and effective. Once you cut a banana, oxygen causes browning. Combat this with acid. Toss slices in lemon, lime, or orange juice. A light coating is enough to slow the browning enzyme. Store treated slices in an airtight container in the fridge. This combo keeps them fresh and pale for hours. Vinegar water or ascorbic acid products work too, but citrus is easiest. The key, create an acidic barrier to stop browning. Prep banana slices ahead without worry. Keep your fruit salad looking appetizing. Bananas bruise easily, and bruises mean faster decay. Every bump triggers more ethylene and soft brown spots. Handle bananas gently from store to home. Place them on top of your grocery bag, not under heavy items. At home, set them down softly or hang them up. Gentle handling prevents decay hotspots before they start. The best preservation starts with careful selection and transport. Treat bananas as delicate and they'll last longer. Let's recap your banana preserving arsenal. Hang bananas for airflow and bruise prevention. Separate and wrap stems to slow ethylene. Store away from other fruits and out of sunlight. Refrigerate only when ripe. Ignore the black peel. Need to ripen fast? Use a paper bag and a ripe fruit. For cut bananas, use citrus and airtight storage. Handle with care from store to kitchen. With these habits, you'll waste less and enjoy perfect bananas every time. That's how you win the banana game.